Take a look at this. Businesses on State Street boarding up ahead of what's expected to be a major anti-Trump rally today. Chicago is a part of the nationwide No Kings protest. It's billed as a day of defiance. Time to counter the president's army parade in Washington, D.C. And many people are preparing in many different ways for the anti-ICE and immigration protests that'll happen today. Our Gabriela Primes says more on what you need to know to be ready. Good morning.
Good morning, Anita. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day for these No Kings and anti-ICE protests that are not happening only here in Federal Plaza, but all over Chicagoland and nationwide. Now, if you expect to be around some of these protests, know that there's likely to be street closures, heightened police presence, and also likely heightened emotion as well. So it's essential to have a plan. Now, one of the many ICE protests will be happening here at Federal Plaza at 10 a.m. So far in Chicago, protests have been happening all week, but unlike demonstrations happening in Los Angeles, they have been mostly peaceful. That is a plan for organizers today as well. But today holds extra significance for these No Kings protests. They coincide with President Trump's planned military parade in Washington, D.C., where thousands of troops are expected to march through the nation's capital on his birthday, and taxpayers will pay a pretty penny for the event. The protests here will line up with the parade's timeline. As the Trump administration enforces immigration sweeps and policies, more steam has been fueled against the federal government. These protest organizers will likely have safety marshals on scene to help de-escalate situations. Organizers and police have said you can also help de-escalate situations if something arises. Now, we'll be here at Federal Plaza through 10 a.m. as well as other protests that are scheduled for today here in downtown area, as well as over in the suburbs. We'll break down some of the suburbs where protests are planned. Plus, you can go to fox32chicago.com where we have some background on some of these protests as well. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Gabby, thank you.